Hey guys, I want to come back and answer a really frequently asked question. How do we finish these rustic American flags? Now, if you watch my earlier videos, you know that I use the Rust-Oleum satin clear enamel. The reason I use this is because it's inexpensive, it looked good, it had a good finish, it went on well, it had a good spray pattern, and it dried quick. And that was the main thing, is quick drying. I have a big shop, I don't have a paint booth, and I didn't want a lot of wet finish projects laying around which would hinder me from doing other stuff. Now, a couple times I had issues with it. When the humidity is high outside and I'm out here trying to spray a flag, I would get a white haze, and it's called frosting. Back years ago, I painted cars. Same thing happened with the cars years ago. If the humidity is high, the clear coat would frost over. In order to deal with that, and honestly, I don't remember how we dealt with it with the cars. Put heat on it, I know, for one thing. But the way I deal with it with the flags is wait till another day. Come back, if you've done that, just leave it, let it dry. Come back another day when you know the humidity is not so high. Spray it again. Once you spray it again, that second coat will go on clear, and it'll also clear up the first coat. That was my experience. Now, I haven't spoke to the company. I haven't talked to anybody about it. I haven't asked any questions about it because I've experienced it and I have fixed it myself by doing that. Wait till another day when it's not so humid. Now, the other way I dealt with it is I switched. I stopped using that and I went to Minwax Indoor-Outdoor Helmsman Spar Urethane. And this stuff works really good. One thing, it does not dry quick. So if you do that and you don't have a paint booth, go ahead and be prepared. And once you do it, don't do a lot of other stuff in the shop that's going to raise the dust because it's going to stick to your project. It's not going to dry quick. But I use the spray and the brush on. I use the brush on because I want a really good finish, a thicker finish, and this doesn't give me as heavy a finish as the other stuff did. Let me tell you why I use the spray first. Because when you're dealing with the charred or burned wood and you have the other strips that aren't burned, if you notice you touch one, it kind of smears onto the other. So as you're spraying it, you're putting that first coat on, and it's heavy enough to kind of cover it and not allow it to mess up when you're running the brush over it. If you do this first and you don't spray it, when you drag that brush across it with the wet liquid, it's going to smear that charred wood everywhere, and it's going to be a mess. So this is what I now use, the Helmsman Spar Urethane by Minwax, and I use the spray first. It's semi-gloss. I don't like the glossy. I use the semi-gloss, and the same thing in the brush on. After I spray this on, I let it dry, and then I can brush it on with a brush, and it doesn't smear. I don't have any issues with that. So again, this is about $16, and this is about $10. So you get a couple flags out of it, but it did raise the cost or the expense, but it's well worth it. I don't have to deal with the humidity anymore. My experience so far, the humidity has not affected this clear coat. Okay, let me show you one more thing. When you're using a can with a brush, and you know you always use your brush and you're pulling it back here, and you always have a lot in this lip right here, do this. Just take your nail, pop you a hole in it, and do it all the way around. And that stuff will drain out as you're using it, and when it's time to put that lid back on, you can pop it on without any trouble, no splashing, and you're good to go. If you've ever tried to put one of these lids on with a lip full of paint and you hit it, you know that it splashes out everywhere and gets all over you and everything around you. Alright guys, that's it. I hope this helps. Good luck with your projects. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.